Hey y'all, hey, it's Patty with Giddy Things, and I thought I would do a get ready with me. I'm enjoying a beautiful drink that the Disembodied Voice made for me. This is Rise Chicory, and I will link that in the description. And it's got Chobani cinnamon bun, I think, creamer that's been diluted with diluted, not diluted. I don't think you can dilute creamer, but it's been diluted with almond milk to decrease the amount of sugar in it, and it tastes fantastic. So I am going to do a little get ready with me real quickly and talk to you about what's going on this afternoon. And I'll tell you about the products I'm using as I move them into the world of my face. I already put my skincare on, and I did under my eyes skincare as well. I didn't sleep a whole lot, so that might not be as great. And I can't see it. It all looks beautiful to me because I can't see it. It'll look beautiful when I put my glasses on too. But I'm going to start out with the Bronze and Nourish e.l.f. Bronzing Drops. And I have these in Rose Gold. Rose Gold was the one that I felt would work best for me. I've used these before. I just don't use them a lot, but I thought I would today. I have a lot of hydration already on my face from Origins products. My Origins products are, oh my gosh, I cleansed with Checks and Balances, which is a gentle cleanser I've been using for years and years. And then I put on the toner, which is the mushroom relief sort of toner. And then I had the Andrew Weil mushroom products with them. Lots of mushrooms today, right? And then some apple plumping with peptides and stuff. Anyway, I'll put it all in the description, but that's what I did. First, I'll let that soak in for a while I did some work. And then I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit of this and just dot. One of the things that's important that I know from, I don't think I've shared this much with y'all, but oh my gosh, that is bronze. Let's see. Okay, well, oh my gosh, y'all. It's like I just put mud on my face. Do you think we can tone that? Look, I promise I'm okay. I'm not having a reaction. I'm so glad we're doing this together. Everyday joy. Look at, oh my gosh, I feel like I have to put some, I don't know if I was supposed to do that or not. Oh my gosh, it looks like I've been repeated. It looks like I've had one of those facials, one of those scary facials where they bring the, I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to trigger anybody, but let me get this off my hands. Let's see if we can get this to go. If we can get this to go away, right? This is real life that we're doing together here. So what I'm going to use to try to bring this down, oh my gosh, I usually would mix that with a moisturizer and I didn't this time, so I guess that's why, is Baked, Balance, and Brighten. I love Laura Geller, and this is my well-used Laura Geller Baked, Balance, and Brighten foundation, powder foundation in Fair. So let's go up here and see if we can get this to look like it's healthy. Oh, I hope y'all are having as much fun as I am. This is so much fun. I can be such a goofy Gustus. Right? No offense to my cat, Gus. So I'm just going in with the Kabuki brush. Again, I'll do better versions of Get Ready With Me in the future, but oh yeah, that's going down. That's good. Okay. Y'all are probably looking at it going, lady, put your glasses on. It is Patty. It's not okay. It's I'm just going to keep putting the Balance and Brighten on it because, you know, I'm not going back in and doing anything over. I don't really, when push comes to shove, I don't really care that much. I mean, I do, but I don't feel defined by it. So I should have put on some, you know what I'm going to do? I didn't do this ahead of time. This happens all the time where I put my makeup on in the wrong order, but I'm going to go ahead and put, because nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cover on this to let y'all know I have used that in the past, mixed in with moisturizer, and I think it probably works better like that. But I'm not mad at how it looks right now with the Baked and Brighten over it. But yeah, I did come in after a powder and put on concealer. Because why not? And it was actually a really good thing because I usually wouldn't put it there, but I've got a lot going on there. Let me, one second, y'all. Let me find my beauty blender. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Here's my beauty blender. And let's try to go in with this and do some concealing. I put that on in an opposite, or it really doesn't matter. I mean, I worked in the beauty supply industry for years with my family, and there's really no magic formula for how this stuff goes on. Yeah, there's ways that it can look better and ways that it can look worse. But, oh yeah, that helped a lot. But that was the Laura Geller concealer that I've now proceeded to lose. Here it is. This is, that's why we call it Giddy Things, right? I knew that. This is the Fair Concealer. So this is the Laura Geller, the Ideal Fix Concealer in Fair. So that's what that is. And I think I got a different shade of Baked and Brighten on sale so that I could have one put back for later. But anyway, I'm fairly okay with what's happening here. So what do I do next? Well, typically I'll do various things on various days. I don't have any one set version of this Get Ready With Me. But what I do most days is I'll go in with the Jones Road Miracle Balm palette. This is expensive. I got this on a really good sale. That's, if I have it, you know I got it on sale. And so this is the Miracle Balm palette, Dusty Rose, Pinched Cheeks, and Happy Hour. And I'll try to put all this information in the description. But what I'll do, and this is balm. It's not, it is, ooh, I just stuck my finger in it. Again, that's why we call it Giddy Things. So this is what it looks like. You can tell it's well used. So it's the Dusty Rose, Pinched Cheeks, and Happy Hour, which is the glittery one. And it is balm. But what I'll do is go in, since it's already broken, and I take this brush and I push it in. This is a blush brush that I've had for a long time. I push it into the middle, into the pinched cheeks, and then put a little Dusty Rose on it, and then I'll come in here and contour. Right? You can see, I hope you can see. I can't really see, but that's okay. I'm going to calm it down, but I'll go back in there and then come here. And you'll see the ones that are used the most are these two. This one is a highlighter, so I'll come in for some color there, and I take it all the way up here because I'm already really pink, so I'm just like, go with it, right? And come in under here. You're probably like, oh my gosh, the line of demarcation is huge, but we're going to powder that down a little bit later. Okay, so right now is not its finished state, but I think you can see it taking shape, right? And then I'll just, for the sake of it, come up here and do that. And then what I do with, excuse me, my nose was itching. With this little part here is while I'm thinking about it, I just come in, press that. You have to kind of break the surface of it. I do that with my brush on the other ones. And just do that. And what does this do? It brightens my lips. It also reminds me, with the product on my lip, believe it or not, that if I want to do something else to my lip, I need to go ahead and do that. Because if I don't see things on my lip, I might not do it. Because I'm giddy like that. Correct? I think so. So let's go ahead and I wanted to say to make sure you use sunscreen, right? That's important. The one that I typically use is the Invisible Sunscreen by e.l.f. Suntouchable, and that's in the 35 broad spectrum. Okay, that's important stuff. So now I'm pretty comfortable with how this is looking before I powder it down a little bit, but I'm going to come in with the Laura Geller, the Social Butterfly Face Palette. I got this in a deal with, I think, 4 others or 3 others. I can't remember if it was 4 or 5. I think it might have been 3 others in a deal on Laura Geller a while back. And I just kind of move through them until I'm done with them. I don't really do a lot of skipping and hopping to other palettes. I probably should, and I probably will at some point in the future. But for right now, I kind of just use up what I have. But I don't wear makeup enough to use it up, so I don't end up getting to use things on time. That's something we can work out together later on the channel. So I'm going to come in and the line, I don't use a pencil, so I'm going to line it with this. And it's got the shades on the back, but no, it doesn't. It's on the box that this came in. So I'm going to line it with this. So that dark shade is what I'm going to use for my line. And I like to get, if I use a Q-tip to do that, I like to get, and this one is clean, I like to get that nice and, my hands are clean, I like to get that nice and fixed up where it's tight at the top. And then I come in just with a little dot like that. I don't know how well I'll do this, and I apologize for using y'all as a mirror. I do have a mirror. I got this at what I call the moo. It's a little dirty, but I got this mirror. Is so fantastic, and it's got a little flap, but I got it. You know what I'm talking about when I say the moo? It rhymes with emu. I got it the moo. If you don't, you'll probably figure it out. You can tell me in the comments. Right. We have to open our mouth, right? Because that's crucial. Opening our mouth is crucial for for doing that. And I'll come on the top sometimes too and go just a little. I'm really bad at the top. To be honest, I'm not very good at that. But that ends up smoothing out later. That's a lot of what it is with makeup. See, I'll do like just big crazy like that and then I'll smudge it. And people can't really tell, right? And I know it looks crazy in the process, but I think the finished product will make sense. So I'm going to come in over that. I don't know if I have any mascara with me. I should. I so should, right? But I may not. And if I don't, I'll put that on after and kind of show you what that looks like. Oh, I'm looking in the mirror close up and I kind of like the way this looks. So I'm going to come in on the lid with this color. I'll do the base first because there's a base up here. And y'all, there's no perfect way to do this. I'm not even that good at it. I just like to play with it. How about you? It's an everyday joy for me. And I don't do this every day, but it's an everyday joy when you get an opportunity to play with this stuff. Just, you know, have fun with it. Don't stress yourself out about it. It's all going to be good. So I'm going to come in. I only have one eye brush with me down here. So I'm going to come in on the lid like that. You'd be surprised how many people are not looking closely. You do this for yourself. Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself. That's what's important. I've got that. I really need to smudge that. But you know, I'm not going to care at the end of the day. Is what's going to happen. The disembodied voice would tell y'all that. He'd be like, she will not care. That having been said, where did I put that? I don't know. We'll just deal with it the way it is and come in and do more later. I'm going to clean that brush. I'm going to whisk it off a little bit. And then I'm going to come into the inner corner with this. Is the sparkly one. This is the inner, and it says inner corner. It doesn't have a shade on it in here. It just says inner corner. So I'm going to sweep that up. And sometimes I come into the crease, sometimes I don't. I think today I will, if I can find where I put my little Q-tipio. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and come into the crease up here with that and do the same thing over here. And you're probably laughing at me. This is seriously as serious as I get about it. And I like to put a little bit of what goes on the inner corner in the center of my eye to make it. I'm never gonna like get myself all freaked out and spend tons of time on this because I like playing with it, but that's what it is play. Y'all see what I just did? I just put the, and I'm gonna put my glasses on and be like, oh, no, I'm not. It's gonna be fine. So what I'm gonna do after that, so I'm done with that part. I'm gonna do my brows after I set this, but I'm gonna set it with some powder. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'll do my brows and I'll do my lashes at some point, come back with the lashes on because I don't have that mascara with me. But this isn't that pretty? I don't know if you can see it really well with the light, with the ring light, but this is the Laura Geller Universal powder. I'm pretty sure it's talc free, but I can't remember. Filter Finish Radiant Setting Powder in Universal, made in Italy. And it's really, I find her stuff affordable. I'm going to come in and just powder. Earlier I said powder everything down, and this is that part. This is that part, my pretties. Aren't you lovely? Aren't you beautiful? Okay, so we're going to do that. And I've also got a really bright light on me right now, so we may change the light effects. Wouldn't that be fun? Everyday joy. Let's do that. We'll change the light effects later. But I've powdered it down. I'm pretty content with it. It's going to look different every single time. Let me go ahead and, I'm sorry I'm using y'all for a mirror, but it just makes more sense to talk to you like that. Maybe I should hold this mirror up, the one I got years ago at the Moo Moo store. Let's call it the Moo Moo store for this channel. I like that. So I'm going to, these need to be waxed. I wax them. I don't know if y'all might pluck them or get them threaded or whatever else, but or maybe you just let them fly free. If you want to let them fly free, you do that. I am using, because they're beautiful regardless. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I am using the Anastasia, I can say it, Anastasia Beverly Hills. There, we'll sing it. And this is the clear brow gel, and I got that on a super deal, I think, at Ipsy. So that's what that looks like. I know it was really shiny. You might not be able to see it. I'm going to put my glasses on real quickly just to see how everything turned out. Nice! I like it. Okay, and then what I'll do later is, and let's look at different, you can tell how invested I am. And I'm not really, but I am. I mean, it's just the process to me that's like self-care and a lot of fun. Let's turn that light down. Oh, yeah, that's more like natural light, I think. Yes, that's more like natural light. If I've got anything caked up anywhere. I don't think so. Let me go ahead and use the Get a Grip. The thing has worn off, but it's called Get a Grip, and it's a setting spray. Just a little bit of that. It's probably getting my drink. No, it's fine. And then later I'll go in with a little lip product. Probably, let's see what's in my drawer, y'all. I keep lip products in my drawer for work because when I'm teaching on Zoom, sometimes, and I think I have a little hair from a brush on my face, but I'm not sure. When I'm teaching on Zoom, sometimes my lips get really dry because I'm talking and teaching. Okay, I like that. That's a lip oil. That's the Glow Reviver Lip Oil by e.l.f. I may have shown you this in another, like in a haul or something, a browsing haul, but this is pink quartz, and it's really pretty. I like it. And of course, the color isn't concentrated on your, I know I have a hair there somewhere from I think it's from a makeup brush. I'm going to do this really gently so I don't take everything off. Okay. Yeah, I think that's cool. Even without the mascara, I think it's looking good, but I'll come back and show you what it looks like with mascara on. How exciting. Aren't you excited? I am. I'm back with some mascara. I am notoriously bad with applying mascara, but this is Always There mascara. This is the first time I'm using it. This is Laura Geller again. Always There mascara. So let's see. Especially the bottom lashes. Do y'all struggle? Oh, I like this. Look at the spoolie. It's not all clumped up. That's nice. Or either I don't have my glasses on. It's one of those two things. Let's go ahead and put this on with the mirror. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all, I think I'm going to like this. I also found an eyelash. Make a wish. There we go. Let's go over here. I'm not going to put a whole lot on because if you put a whole lot on, you got to take a whole lot off. And some days I feel like that, but some days I do not. Sorry if you can't see the process, but I think you probably know how it goes. Oh, that's easy on the bottom. I really like this. And I don't always feel that way. It's not like every mascara I put on, I go, oh my gosh, I really like this. Most of the time I'm like, oh, I made another mistake. That was easy. I might be, I'm talking about it now and I'm going to make a mistake, but in this light from the ring light, the bottom of the bottom liner looks way more red than it actually looks in real life, IRL, as we say. So that's interesting because when I look at it here, it looks a lot darker, but the light coming directly at it makes it look different. Let me see if I can adjust that a little bit more to make it look more like regular light. We're just having fun. We're just chit-chatting and having a good time. Yeah, that's even more. It makes it a little bit darker, and that's what it kind of looks like here in the daylight. So this is what I did, and it doesn't take a whole lot of makeup for me to look made up. One thing I did want to do is just come in, because I've got such a high rube factor. I'm just coming in on my brow bone with Baked Original Highlighter in French Vanilla from Laura Geller. That's what that looks like. So that's just a little highlighter. I also, y'all said I was done, but I'm not. I like to put a little bit of that. And I'm not being too precious with my face. Y'all, I'm going crazy with a highlight. I'm going crazy with a highlight. And my little cute people there. Okay, that's it. I'm done kerfuffling and faffing about with my face, right? So this is the finished product. and as I go out in the daylight, it looks a little bit different from the way that it looks out here. The day is kind of, it's kind of overcast, but I also, in addition to that, I want to put all my makeup back up. I'm working into getting a little vanity area set up in the studio that we're making in the back of the house. It's going to be our studio. Are y'all excited? It's going to be our room to make YouTube videos and to talk with each other. Maybe I'll do some lives at some point. Not yet, but at some point. But I also wanted to share with you, if I can do this without messing up my ring light, what this shirt looks like. I'll just pull the shirt up. This is that shirt I got from Natural Life, right? And I can't really stand up with it, but this is what it basically looks like. And I'll pull it up a little bit more so that you can see it. But it's the one that I got that's the mountains and the sun, and I really loved it. It's super, I love the color, the base color. And then at the bottom, it's got all this lovely striping. Isn't that neat? I really like this a lot, and I've enjoyed wearing it. So I can say 2 thumbs up, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, however you want to think about that. I really do like it. So that was the get ready with me, and now I will probably post in a separate video just to give us the time and the leisure, right, to go to get my compounded terzepatide shots, and then I'm going to take the shot tonight for the first time, and so that's going to be exciting. I hope you'll tune back in. It'll be in a separate video. I hope you've enjoyed the get ready with me. It's kind of been really fun for me to have you to talk to while I'm doing this, and I hope that I've been a companion for you during some part of your day. I also hope that you know how incredibly loved you are, and that you will always try with me to go in peace and love to serve others. Hello, I decided to do a little follow-up to the get ready with me. I am back home from the toing and the froing and the doing and the going and all that stuff, and this is how the makeup held up. So the light's a little low in here right now, but I think it held up really well. I hope you enjoyed the giddiness and the everyday fun and the simplicity of just a chatty get ready with me where we just hang out together and do life together and be friends. Again, I know I've already said this, but you are so loved. It bears repeating over and over again. And please do go in peace and love to serve others.